This is the interesting story of the invention of the container, which had a huge impact on the maritime business. The credit goes to Malcom Mclean, who was an American entrepreneur and transportation industry pioneer who revolutionized the global shipping industry with his invention. Initially, Mclean was involved in the trucking business. He started his own trucking company, Mclean Trucking Company, in the 1930s and built it into a successful company. His experience in the trucking industry gave him valuable insights into the inefficiencies of cargo handling, which inspired his later innovations. When Mclean first introduced the concept of containerization, it faced skepticism and resistance from the shipping industry. Many doubted the feasibility and cost-effectiveness of the idea. However, Mclean persisted and eventually proved to be a great idea. This standard containers increased the efficiency of cargo transportation. Before containers, cargo was typically loaded and unloaded manually, which was a time-consuming and labor-intensive process. It was not safe and secure. The introduction of standardized containers enabled goods to be easily packed and transported in a uniform manner. This streamlined the handling process and significantly reduced loading and unloading times, leading to increased efficiency in port operations. The invention of containers created a standard around the world. The usage of handling equipment was billed as this requirements. Containers are designed to be universally compatible, regardless of the mode of transportation, whether by ship, truck, or train. This standardization allowed for the seamless transfer of cargo from one mode of transport to another without the need for repacking. It facilitated intermodal transportation, enabling goods to be transported across multiple modes of transportation more efficiently. Before the container was found, cargo was transported in many shapes. This was consuming a large volume in ships and trucks. Containerization dramatically reduced shipping costs. By standardizing the size and shape of containers, more cargo could be packed into ships, optimizing vessel capacity and lowering per-unit transportation costs. It also eliminated the need for individual packaging for each item, reducing labor costs and minimizing cargo damage during handling. Containers improved the security of goods during transit. Sealed containers provided better protection against theft, tampering, and damage. The standardized design and locking mechanisms made it more difficult for unauthorized access to the cargo, enhancing security throughout the supply chain. The adoption of containerization necessitated significant infrastructure developments in ports. Ports had to invest in container terminals equipped with specialized cranes, storage facilities, and container handling equipment. This infrastructure expansion boosted port capacities and allowed them to handle larger volumes of cargo, making them more competitive in the global shipping industry. Containerization enabled greater integration and coordination within supply chains. It provided better visibility and control over the movement of goods, allowing companies to track shipments and plan their logistics more effectively. Overall, the introduction of containers transformed the maritime business by revolutionizing cargo handling, reducing costs, improving security, and facilitating global trade. Containerization remains a cornerstone of modern logistics and continues to shape the way goods are transported and traded worldwide. Today, millions of containers are transported around the world. Imagine if Mclean didn't invent the container?